Right, so this is my air conditioner. Now, I may have gone overboard on it, I can agree with that maybe, but I'm a real fan of steampunk design, and it's just awesome. So let me turn it off. So it's got all of the components that we've done in the air conditioning series. This is the valve chest at the bottom here. This is the output where we're actually blowing it through a radiator so that we can cool the air as well. And this is the bellows unit, which is the bit that can be shifted. Now it's finished apart from one thing. I've used a bit of string here. I really would have liked a chain, but I couldn't find a chain that I liked. So I've done it with string. I'll get a bit of a chain. It's on a turntable so that we can have a better look at it, and I'm going to turn it around in a second so we can just get a look at the design. I just love it, really. I mean, I can't decide whether it's steampunk or it's something that Wallace and Gromit would have come up with, but it certainly is a unique piece. Now, I checked out its performance. Now, here we go. And I compared it with the fan, and the fan that I compared it with was the Airflow Quiet Air fan. Now, it was a 10 watt fan, it cost £74, and it shifted 150 at one setting to 170 cubic metres per hour of air. So that seemed really pretty good actually, 10 watts and that much air. This thing, actually, I'll show you in a sec, like I say, I got this running off that tiny, tiny motor. So this draws 500 milliwatts, or half a watt. Now, it's got an 8 litre capacity. For every stroke that you saw it doing there, it was shifting 8 litres. What that means is, if you do the math, it turns out to be, I think, 27 cubic metres per hour. Now, if you compare that, of course, to the Airflow Quiet fan, that's a bit embarrassing, because 27 metres against 150 metres. Not brilliant. But if you compare it to the power used, remember this used half a watt, and they used 10 watts, then per watt the Airflow Quiet Air fan was 15 to 17 cubic metres per hour. This per watt is 54 cubic metres per hour. I think that's awesome. I mean, somebody asked me, is it more efficient? Well, in terms of air moved per watt consumed, yeah, I mean, that's amazing when you think about it. That's awesomely efficient. Anyway, let's spin it round a little bit, because like I say, it's on a turntable, so we can do that. And it is exactly what we went through. Everything in here is just what you saw. So there's the motor mechanism right there. And that tiny, tiny thing is the motor that runs everything. Now, obviously, what it's doing is running this, and this is tugging on the bit of string. Like I say, I want a chain and a sprocket, really, but that's tugging on that, and that's how it works. I just think it's awesome. So the airflow is, oh, should point that out to you. That's the in airflow right there. Now remember, one of the ideas about this was that we could put the in airflow from any location we wanted. A lot of the time with ducted fans, they're fixed. You put them from one area to another area. A lot of times with things like desk fans, all you're really doing is stirring around the humid air. With this one, the plan is to be able to access areas of air that we would want to access. So in the summer, a cold store like your cellar, crawl space, or a pre-prepared area. In the winter, a hot store like your loft. So we can access preheated or pre-cooled air and then further heat it and cool it using the radiator here, which remember can run hot or cold. We want it cold, we run cold water through there. We want hot air, we run hot water through there. So that is the finished device. Well, my finished device. This is built because I like this kind of style of thing. And if you're going to do something like that, you might as well make it a statement piece, I suppose. And that's why I did it like that. People sometimes say I don't make big enough things. Well, there you go. That's pretty big. And I think that's on a that can kindly compare, certainly in terms of power efficiency, with AC units around there. The details, like I say, of how I made this are in the previous videos. So please do watch those videos. And if you feel like making something like this, then go for it. It's took me 2 days, actually, to do this from start to finish, which I thought was really kind of cool. It's really hypnotic. They've taken it off the turntable because that's how it should operate, obviously. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe.